What's up, guys? The rank 8 player in the world is loaded up a super fast Mortar Cycle deck at 2.0 Elixir. By multiplying mortars and archers as much as possible, you put the opponents in a position where they can't possibly manage everything at once. And playing a deck this quick improves reflexes and your fast decision making in Clash Royale. It's time to speedily launch into some games and assert dominance. So it's time to lock in with the fastest cycle deck in the game, and honestly, I want to get a mortar tower lock. So we're gonna go in for some damage on the right side. Ideally, we can get it. Not gonna work out. Bro has hero magic archer and he pops the ability instantaneously. What a horrific matchup. So I did not expect to play against someone with hero magic archer and also golden knight. It's just super spooky to see this strategy. I'm gonna pop the knight ability just so we can tank for a little bit longer. So maybe there's a universe where my archers stay alive. Okay, that didn't work out at all. Thought that would be so much better than it was. Anyway, I'm gonna go for an ice spirit with a skeleton. We should be able to stop the rest of the ghost. So I haven't taken any damage. We're not in a bad spot, but man, it just doesn't hit the same when you see hero magic archer before it getting unlocked to the public. So I maybe can just go in for a mortar here and try to get some damage. But ultimately, like, people that get the hero magic archer early on are so pay to win, man. It's crazy. Because a lot of the heroes don't unlock for like another month or two unless you are like spending money, and then it's added to the pool that anyone can unlock it with their shards. But you know what? We're not even using heroes necessarily in this deck besides, yeah, no, we aren't. We're literally not. So that's one cool thing about this strategy is you can kind of outskill people that are using new broken things, and you don't necessarily have to do that. All right, we're going to go for our evolved archers here, and then honestly, I think we're chilling. I mean, if the evil archers are able to snipe and he loses the magic archer, I'm going to click the ability so the knight's going to stay alive a little bit longer. We snipe the cannon here. Oh my gosh, we're making moves. Let's freaking go. The split lane of shenanigans, we just had too much elixir for him to deal with. Despite our cards not necessarily being the strongest in the game, the amount of elixir that is required to deal with absolutely everything when it's split up, snacking on both sides, is too much for this man, and I think he's screwed. I mean, if he goes zappies, we log, and then the mortar should just lock on the tower. Hell, even if he goes in for zappies here and retargets the mortar onto them, I can log and clean it up. Unfortunately, that is not going to hit my tower, so I guess we're good. I guess it's pretty fortunate. I'm not going to lie. That works out. Easy log value, and I'm also going to click the knight ability just to keep our knight alive a little bit longer. I got to go skeletons here. You know, he's trying to slime me with that golden knight. I don't appreciate it. Golden Knight is one of the most obnoxious cards in the game when we got a knight, because, you know, we're supposed to be finding the golden opportunity to win the game, and he's not giving it to me. Railhogs are super, super annoying here. I think if I log and then I go in for skeletons, we could be okay. But damn, dude, I don't know. This is really spooky. I somehow have to slime him and get through with my mortar shots. Is there any way I can just go, like, evolved archers here, build a cannon, and then knight here, so then we're going to be in a goated spot where I can just... not really. I got to kill the cannon. I somehow have to break through this and just completely outplay him. This is a challenging spot to be in, just because, I mean, ultimately, like, my cards just are going to be able to kill his, but I'm going to spend way more elixir than him. So I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of those types of interactions. Try to get a knight down and go for a fire spirit. Hell, let's go for a mortar here. Expect him to go and make a misplay and go cannon. Sort of predict that with skeletons, and we'll see how that works. Golden Knight is so annoying, though. All right, let's go for a knight and then make sure that everything goes towards that. So you can pull the Golden Knight towards a knight. It's still not going to be in range, so that sucks. We're going to force arrows, but arrows are so damn good against us. I mean, it's kind of challenging to break through someone that has cannon, giant skeleton, and arrows for our evolved archers. So I just have to completely outplay him here. I don't even know if it's possible. We'll try it, though. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit and maybe also a log. It doesn't look like we're able to slime him and break through here, but you never really know. Oh, he's going to go for cannon, too. He's just going to be really, really annoying. He's going to spend all of his elixir here. Luckily, the knight isn't... Wait, seriously? How is that hitting my tower? Someone make that make sense to me somehow, some way. That was insane. The evolved archer is going to be able to deal most of the damage needed, and then I think we might be able to cheese him here. I mean, it's just challenging to win this because the evolved archers just can't hit his tower like his magic archer can. But hear me out for a second, guys. We kind of have a plan here. Our evolved mortar is making magic happen. I'm going to go for archers, expecting him to arrows. Wait, I think I can just log cycle him. I might just straight log cycle this man down to the depths of his despair. I got to do it. I have to send it there. It's really only the truly way to win. This is so whack that I'm doing this to him, guys. Have you ever log cycled anyone? Oh, no, I have to log this, unfortunately, on defense. Try to hit him with 2 logs. This should just be funny as hell if I can make that happen. I'm going to Electric Spirit and chain onto that. And then I just need to cycle 2 logs and I got him. Have you guys ever done this in the history of Clash Royale? Have you seen the log cycle from all the way down? Man, I gotta go mortar here. Not ideal. I can't get back to a log in time. He's gonna arrows me. I mean, if I didn't mortar, I lost. Maybe the archer got him. Let's go! Saved by the bell. This guy got sent to hell without me having the log cycle. But damn, playing against Golden Knight with a magic archer where I don't have fireball, and then he's got arrows from my archers. It feels like I couldn't really kill any of his cards at the end, and I was hopelessly trying to log cycle from 400 health. While this deck is currently played by one of the best players in the world, it is definitely difficult to play. After taking a second to look at our deck, in reality, I am running a hero knight, but it isn't necessarily necessary for the deck. You could just get away with sliming the opponents with mortars and archers evolution. I do think that this deck does require your opponent to not have arrows so you can have an easier time manipulating the arena with a lot of archers. Hopefully we're able to hammer him here. I was able to encourage the Valkyrie to get close enough so our Princess Tower was able to give her some kisses, while also making sure that, you know, we delayed it a little bit so the Knight didn't die. Knight stayed alive for quite a while. Oh, wait. So much mortar value. Let's go. All right, that wasn't even the one that we were, like, worried about, you know, getting damage with, but it did a lot. It did a lot. I mean, the mortar evolution is where we need to get the damage, and we got damage before that. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna go Ice Spirit, and then we're gonna hit him up with skeletons and try to slime him here. I typically would like to get skeletons damage here, but man, it's not necessarily working that well. I guess I'm gonna hit him up with an Electric Spirit and then Fire Spirit right as it's about to hit. Yeah, perfect. So I'm glad that worked out. I timed that, and it was a little bit of a monumentous miracle, having the Fire Spirit connect to the Spear Goblins right there as they were ready to pop out. What a weird game. Someone that has Valkyrie with Goblin Giant. I don't even know what to say. Could use archers to body block here. You know what? I think that's probably the play if we can reset the Inferno Dragon and then go for skeletons in front so that it doesn't hit. And then we can also go in for like, oh, come on, man. Really now? Is that what we're witnessing here, guys? Another person trying to slime me here. Also, the Electric Spirit didn't pull the Goblin Cage Brawler, but whatever. I mean, it's just genuinely very abysmal for us to face off against multiple people with arrows back to back. But hey, it's just players out here, and we're just praying. We're just praying, bro. We're going to copy your technique and maybe get a better situation in the future, but this is going to be an awful situation for us. I can't believe how this transpired so heavily in your favor here with the arrows, with the Goblin Giant. I mean, the Fire Spirit's going to connect. Okay, a little bit of an outplay there, getting the Fire Spirit to up damage. You can also maybe go in for Skeleton's Ice Spirit and keep the stuff alive a little bit longer. I highly doubt that he wouldn't arrows this. He's going to arrows this. He's going to all-in me. 100% he arrows us in all-ins. But I guess I can go Electric Spirit, Log, and then Skeletons. And then I think we're chill, because obviously the Inferno Dragon isn't going to be posing any problem anymore. If that's gone, we're chilling. And then I can go in for another Mortar. If the Valkyrie dies, he can't do much here. He's going to have to Inferno Dragon into an Archer, which is something he would never want to do. I bet you he waits for the Archer to die. Yeah, there it is. Now he's going to arrows me, so it kind of sucks. I kind of just want to sack those archers and sack the mortar and just say it's going to be gone, you know? It's not for this world. It's not for this game. We just want to make sure that our mechanics are not getting stressed too much and making any missteps, because that's where we lose the game. I think I want to go in for 2 sets of archers, maybe splitting them up as you guys saw. That was like really beneficial at the start. Oh my god, we got a tower lock. Huge. He's going to lightning on the mortar. Man, this guy got disheveled. Let's go. Let's shove him out of the match here. Let's try to go Electric Spirit. Maybe go in for archers again. He's going to arrows these for sure, but it's fine. I mean, he should. Yeah, there they are. Kind of as expected. Hit him up with the Night Kite. The Night Kite for real. Let's go. Let's go Mortar other side. Try to switch him up and go both sides with our archers. I think in the late game, we can actively, effectively spam multiple mortars, multiple things, and just have multiple problems for our opponent. I'm going to go for a Fire Spirit in front of the archers as well. And then honestly, I can go for a Knight here so we're able to distract a little bit. Probably can get away with a... I mean, I can't really. I wanted to cheese him super hard, but I don't know. The archers are probably just dead. Though Knight is on the tower. Let's go. Good riddance to this game for you, brother man. All I have to do is lock in with the defense with the Knight on the left side into the Royal Ghost, and we can maybe Fire Spirit in front of the one archer. Just because there's one archer doesn't mean like he can ignore it, right? This is something that is fearsome. It is scary. It's dealing damage, and he has to respond to it. Okay. This is fine. I mean, I just Ice Spirit first, and I go Skeletons, and then I hit him up with the Knight. I need to kill this Inferno Dragon, though. I guess that's the one spooky thing about it. Because Inferno Dragons are not our friend. They're our foe for sure. I gotta go in for more mortars for this game to be a little bit faster for us. More fun to win the game like a little bit quicker. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna cycle multiple mortars on both sides. You guys know how it is. Mortar evolution in one lane, regular mortar in the other. Let's go, brother. Where are you gonna lightning? I think he's gonna lightning left, and I think he's gonna lose the cage, and then the mortar locks on the tower afterward, I believe, if I'm not completely and utterly mistaken. Hopefully we're good here. Oh no, the cage brawler still is gonna stay alive. I gotta go mortar on defense. Rogue Ghost is toast, so we can go for archers here again. Get a lightning, totally fine. Totally fair for us. Should just get one more mortar down, and we're barely gonna claw away with the win. Kind of a fun match, not gonna lie. If he's gonna go for his arrows like that, I could spam my Evolved Archers of the Bridge, try to get that last little Magic Archer prayer shot, but unfortunately they can't evolve to Magic Archer status. It is what it is. Two very long matches playing against arrows back to back, but maybe the next matchup will be a little bit easier. So we're on an adventure to make the games as long as possible with this deck apparently, so hopefully you guys are ready for it. Wait, this is not gonna be that long of a game. Bro is gonna go Lava Hound at the start. First play. What the hell are you doing here, my guy? All right, you know what? I got to go Ice Spirit and redirect that with my Knight because I think the Baby Dragon would splash onto my Mortar and also hit my Archer, which would be horrible for me. All right, we're going to go for a Fire Spear here first just to tank a little bit, and then we're also going to hopefully snipe that with Archers and an Electric Spirit. No way! Are you kidding me, bro? How did that stay alive just to haunt me? That 1 HP Haunter did way more damage than it should have. Anyway, I think I should be able to defend this with a Fire Spirit and then get back to Archers. Obviously, most of these decks don't fare so well when you've got a lot of splash cards, right? So if we have Fire Spirits and Electric Spirits, if he's sprinkling in a bunch of cards in the air, we're able to hopefully hit multiple things at once and then disintegrate the Lava Pups. Also, I loved wiggling one little spirit in front of Archers. It's a key play that will make this pay off for us in the long term. I think that if we force Baby Dragons on the right side, it's ideal because, yeah, it's exactly as I predicted. It's not going to go on the side that he wants all of his damage in, right? He's got his damage in the left side. This is going to be a 4-for-4 trade, but ultimately he's getting damage in the wrong lane if we ignore the Baby Dragon. Or in a better case scenario, I go and cycle my Knight, and then I prolong the offensive potential while minimizing the damage. If we do a tower trade, then, I mean, we're in a way better spot. You know, I've done damage to the left side, and he's done none to the other side. All right, we're going to click the ability if we can. Oh, that would have taken out his tower. That would have been so sick if I was able to do that. So I might need to scrounge together a defense here. It's not going to necessarily be the easiest thing in the world, but we'll see. I'm going to try to log this and then immediately go in for a mortar. The reason why I'm playing like this is if I can get that removed, we should be good to go on defense with another cycle of archers. I bet you he fireballs this archers play. No way. Are you kidding me right now? We have the mortar locked on the tower. That is definitely defeated. And then I can maybe go for an ice spirit on the Baby Dragon, hit him up with an electric spirit, fire spirit, and then get back to skeletons, hopefully, and then get a Knight down if we're really lucky. Okay, we're not that lucky. We're not that guy. We're not that lucky lad. All right, but I might be able to snipe it with Evolved Archers in the middle. Let's freaking go. Oh my goodness. Wait. Our tower's still alive. How the hell is it still alive? What the heck? I didn't even realize that was a possibility. All right, let's go for Knight. Let's go for Archers and log. If I'm able to Knight log and then just like kill the tombstone, we're chilling. Obviously, lightning is a predicament for us. He should lightning us, but maybe he doesn't want to. I don't know. I'm really confused right now. I think he's got a lightning. Oh my god. Arrows doesn't do it. Oh, it does do enough. I lightning blocked. Come on! That was such a peak play! All right, guys. All right, hear me out for a second. Sometimes we make big plays. Sometimes they work. Sometimes they don't. We keep them in regardless. It was funny for a second. I was shuddering in my brain. I was thinking I had it. I thought I caught him like a Pokemon. All right, we're definitely going to click the ability here. He's not back to Archer's arrows, so never mind he is. Never mind. He was always back to it. Every time, every second, this man was here. All right, let's go Knight. Probably just log this immediately so we can get the lock. If we get the lock, then we're loading up the value. Have to go arrows. I mean, he can't arrows right now. Baby Dragon's coming down. He's not allowed to. He just has to sit there. He has to sit there like a good boy. All right, I thought this game was going to take forever, and it's taken forever. I'm sorry, guys. I lied to you. How will you ever forgive me? All right, so I got to go for, like, probably Knight, Skeleton's log, Ice Spirit, Electric Spirit. I don't even know at this point. The Mortar Lock has to secure me the win, right? Come on now. All right, we can maybe cheese a little bit with Electric Spirit on all that stuff and then go Knight Archers again in the middle. I hate to be that guy, but I am that guy that is Knight Archering you. Yes, sir! We win with the log, finally! You know, might not be able to log cycle in every game, but this one, we hit him with a bang. Admittedly, it would have been kind of cooler if I was able to win with the lightning block, but at least we pulled that off too. This deck totally stresses your mechanics and makes you a much better player. So I'd super recommend this 2.0 Elixir meme Mortar Cycle deck if you want to get better at the game, or if you just want to have a ton of fun. Archer, snipe the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.